We have in our Delhi studios Lalit Khanna. He's Chief Consultant Research at Group Capital Markets. Lalit, thanks for joining us here on Profit. Hitesh Eidnani will be with us in a short while from now. And let me quickly go across to our first caller. Ganesh is with us. Okay, it's an email that we have from Ganesh from Orissa. He holds 800 shares of Mahindra Satyam, purchased at 60, and he wants to know, can he hold on to the stock for the next 1 to 2 years? Again, if you look at Mahindra Satyam, the movement of Mahindra Satyam and the other large cap IT stocks has been completely divergent. On one hand, we see stocks like Infosys, TCS, even Wipro is showing some strength, but the stock has not been a performer. At least it's up today 5%, so some saving grace for the investor. Rohit, how would you look at Mahindra Satyam from a long-term point of view? I mean, two completely in profit. Good afternoon. What's your question today?
So good afternoon, Ashu. I want to know about Lupin. The stock has doubled in the last 1 year. So is it a buy on decline? And secondly, if the market were to correct, what kind of stocks should one purchase at these levels?
Okay. Lupin has seen a good run. I think if you were to look at the pharma performance, Lupin, Sun Pharma, right, are there at the top. Would you still go with the story of Lupin? I think infrastructure. Ravi sends us his query from Trivandrum. He's a businessman, holds 400 shares of Lanco Infra at 53.85. Now he has a 3-month call. He wants to know, should he continue holding on for this 3-month horizon, and what's the kind of target would he get as far as the stock is concerned? I believe Hitesh Eidnani is also with us. Hitesh, thank you for joining us. Let me start with you first on Lanco Infrastructure. 3 months kind of a target. What would you suggest for the investor?
Yes, from a trading perspective, Lanco is a good counter to get into now. The charts are bullish. It's rallied from a low of 9 in 2008 and currently it is in a bullish uptrend. We can keep 61 as a stop loss and hold for a target of 75 in the next 3 to 6 months.
Okay. And Lalit, as far as Lanco Infra is concerned, given the kind of pipeline they're talking about, they're also planning to hive off this subsidy. That's a power vertical they're looking to hive off. And the kind of capacity they're looking at, they're primarily to merchant power TPC. So we're staying with the power theme here. Arun Gupta from UP sends us his query. He holds 100 shares of NTPC, purchased at 240, and he wants to hold on to the stock for the next 2 to 3 years. And he wants to know what is the price target that he can look forward to as far as NTPC is concerned. Lalit, again, we talked about the power theme. This is one company. All on NTPC.
I agree. From a longer term perspective, it is fundamentally a good pick to get in. But if you would look at the charts currently, technically, the charts are bearish, strictly speaking now. It's done nothing in the last 12 to 15 months. And when it went below 190, it broke a very important support level. Of course, it's come above that again. But my suggestion would be, if you are looking at from a trend perspective, this is not on my pick list. I mean, I would wait for important levels to be breached and the charts to turn bullish before I would recommend any buy. So strictly speaking, from a technical perspective, I've got to sell on this counter right now. We could use the current rally to exit now. Currently, it's around 200, 205, about 5 to 10%, 10 to 15% below the investor's entry level. So my suggestion would be to exit now and wait for a bullish pattern to form before initiating any fresh longs in this counter.
Alright, so that's what Hitesh believes is the cue for NTPC. Let's bring us next query. It's an SMS we have from Mr. Raju from Andhra Pradesh. Holds 246 shares of Shri Renuka. 246 shares of Shri Renuka, purchased at 97 rupees, and he wants to know what are the future prospects of the stock. Hasn't really mentioned his time horizon for investment. How long does he want to hold on to this particular stock? Let's pull up, see where the stock is at this point of time. His buy price is 97. The stock's at 100 rupees, so it's up 2.5% as far as trade is concerned. Lalit, sugar, is that view on Shri Renuka sugar?
We are very bullish on Shri Renuka Sugars, and we have been bullish on it for quite some time. The chart pattern is extremely strong. It's the best counter in the sugar space currently, and internationally, if we track agri-based commodities and sugar in particular, they all are very bullish right now on a bullish uptrend. So my suggestion for Shri Renuka would be to hold on with a stop loss of 89, which is a bit below what the investor invested at, and look for a target of 115 in the next 3 to 4 months.
Okay, let's go across now to Vinod Joseph, who is joining us from Tamil Nadu. Vinod, thanks for joining us on Profit. What's your question?
Sir, I'm holding 20 shares of SKS Microfinance. I bought it at level of 595 rupees. Should I book profit or should I hold on?
Okay, fair enough. 595 is the buy price for SKS Microfinance. Hitesh, to you first. SKS Microfinance, good time to book profit?
SKS Microfinance is pretty bearish as per our chart patterns right now, so we would not have any buy signal till we get some kind of bullish patterns on that. My suggestion would be to exit this counter at current levels.
Okay, so Hitesh, you have the view that you might want to look at booking profits and exit this counter. Lalit, we have on Alok Industries. Qasim from Andhra Pradesh sends us this query. He holds 500 shares of Alok Industries purchased at 28, and he wants to hold on for just 3 to 6 months. Now he wants to know what are the future prospects as far as the stock is concerned. Well, 3 to 6 months stock, it's a high beta stock, and again most of the stocks in the textile space are like that. But for an investor who's invested in this stock like Alok Industries, 3 to 6 months, what kind of a target would you suggest? Is it a good stock to hold on at the current levels?
Alok has bounced back smartly and now is in an intermediate uptrend, I beg your pardon. 28 was a significant resistance zone which it seems to have broken out above that. So my suggestion would be to hold with a closing stop loss below 22 and a target of 36 to 37 in the next 3 to 6 months in this counter.
36 to 37, so that's a significant upside from current levels. That's a view that Hitesh has, gentlemen. Thank you, disclosures.
Yes, I have 4 short-term trading picks and 1 intermediate trading pick for today. Among the shorter-term ones, we have a buy on Bombay Dyeing, currently around 535, 540 levels with a stop loss of 515 and a target of 560. We have a buy on Chennai Petro with a stop loss of 242 and a target of 270. We got a buy on Grasim, a stop loss of 2308 and a target of 2428. And another short-term buy on Nagarjuna Fertilizers, the stop loss of 32 and a target of 38. For a slightly longer-term period, we've got a buy on Asian Paints with a stop loss of 2726 and a target of 3100. By way of disclosure, Trendtech consultants, me or any of our clients could have holdings in any of the stocks discussed today. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen.